tonight. What a game we have in store. Very pleased to be joined by...
But yeah, the rest is basically the first choice 11, yeah.
For Atletico, it's being shown on the screen as a 4 players. Do you think we do expect too much? Is it unfair, the recent game, a 2-1 win over Granada, when...
I mean, the age shouldn't be an excuse. And
no longer be the case after this 90 minutes. We'll look into that in a minute as Berenguer sends in a dangerous cross as a player with Barca. At this stage of the season, when it starts to fed forward again for Lemar, he sends in the...
Win some titles and some domestic leagues. Normally the players...
Now played in towards the penalty from Yuri and does so. Continues his run. What a dribble. Just too much on that last touch, which allowed Unai Nunez to come over and make balls for Lemar. And now Koke opens it up. First time Hermoso's going to shoot now. But then they do rule that the ball had gone out before Kieran Trippier was able to hook it back to João Felix.
Well, it's very interesting what you said, Andy, about the position of João Felix that we see now on screen. Because
Hermoso looking for the run of Lemar, who cuts it back dangerous. Try to feed it back to your Lopez, looking diagonal, headed down, clubs. As the cross is played in towards Luis Suarez, there's Uri with the header, and then it's headed against the post by Felipe, but the whistle was blown beforehand for the challenge on the previous ball in. That is 5 in the middle for Athletic.
Moment.
Now Iñaki Williams, Munain looking for the cutback, what a chance! And he's opened the scoring. He completely mishit it, but it doesn't matter because it went in. And with their first meaningful shot of the game, Athletic Club with a goal that will be celebrated in places far-flung from Bilbao, as Munain gets his 5th goal of the season. And a big task now for Atletico to respond.
Well, first let's see if there is check by the VAR, because it looked very tight, possible offside. And then I think what Iñaki Williams did is basically attacking the space where this system is the weakest, which is between the centre back and the wing back. Let's see if this is the situation.
It hasn't worked particularly well from in the last few minutes,
well,
for sure.
Let's see if that's definite that this is
through. Berenguer outside him, and a miss-hit cross
dropped, and they stopped doing what they have done until the moment, and they've done.
Here's Carrasco going to take on the shot, which is well hit towards the bottom corner, but Unai Simon gets down and crucially keeps hold of it, because the goal poacher supreme, they can't recover the ball at the moment. It's all Athletic Club. Iñaki Williams cuts it back to Carrasco, who looks to burst between 2 opponents and get the shot in. Real determination and intent there from Yannick Carrasco, who's had the 2 shots on target out to Trippier. Lemar continuing his run into the box. It's well... Sometimes these things go your way. As João Felix is fouled. And there's going to be the first yellow card of the game for the challenge by past 1. Looks to get past another, but he's fouled Berenguer in the end. And that's really good defending by Berenguer, who is an attacking now for Koke, who sends in the cross toward return for Carrasco. Danger here as Carrasco looking to get back on level terms here, as it's played in by Lemar to the far post by Athletic Club. Yuri with the cross to Iñaki, laid off for Raul Garcia. Powerful shot blocked, and that could well have caused big problem to do so again maybe now, as João Felix looks for Suarez inside the area. What a lovely cushioned pass that is to Iñaki Williams.
Yellow card also.
Very late by Felipe. If there was a question that the 2 yellow cards to Athletic were slightly harsh, that certainly isn't. As soon as you saw it, Chappie, they could do with him this weekend now. And Lopez. Play goes on as Lemar makes the run to the box, cuts it back. Llorente equalises right on the stroke of half-time. What a moment in this game. What a moment potentially in the title race. Atletico have been desperately struggling in the last half hour, but right with the last touch of the first half, Marcos Llorente has done it again.
I think, you know what happened there, Andy? because the game was already, the time was already, well, nearly on, because it was 45 and 50 something. I think Unai Lopez, who was the one who was meant to chase Lemar, he stopped because he thought that
Who gets there ahead of Trippier and now can send the cross in. Raul Garcia with the shot that's
Besga, but I think that's not enough.
Here's Luis Suarez into the area, goes down, and now there is a whistle and it's a penalty. Luis Suarez has been kept so quiet in this game, but you cannot keep one of the greatest strikers of this century down. Luis Suarez from the penalty spot. And he sends the keeper the wrong way. Perfect finish. And Atletico do lead. What a turnaround, Chappie.
Yeah, well, we said at the end of the first half that Athletic Club, they need to keep the concentration, because Atletico are very, very dangerous for basically for his individual qualities of the players. And Suarez just won a penalty basically by doing nothing extraordinary. He just volleyed a dummy shot and he cuts inside.
He's run down the right. Corner from Munain. Beyond every cut back against Girai. He'll go again. Good cross. Penalty area. Turns away from Koke. Gets in a good cross. Iñaki Williams. And a bright game down the left. Missed Munain. Laid off by De Marcos. Oblak coming off. They're allowed to continue. The advantage given as Carrasco steps inside and shoots with power. He's always dangerous when cutting inside onto his right foot like that, but it was too close to Carrasco. Beats one, beats two, but doesn't beat the...
Yuri has to put the ball into the box.
He does do that. And look,
still think, or we'll see now in the next minutes, I still think that Corey also.
Munain did well to find Yuri, who looks...
For some crosses, I think it's going to come on.
Trippier looking for Luis Suarez. Leading, currently 6 points to the good at the top of the table as the cross... Angle is narrow, cuts it back. What a chance for Carrasco, who fires it across goal, and it ends up as a corner, but really he should have hit it first time, surely.
Is what Suarez is telling him now.
Head it. Turning, plenty of support, lays it back for Koke, and it's blocked by Dani Garcia behind for the corner. Could have been corners headed away by Girai. Correa fires it in, and qualities as Koke sends it in to Correa, who battles to get away from Dani Garcia. There's no real question of a penalty as he went down. But again, really forceful play from Angel Correa.
And for Athletic Club, we see a couple of substitutions. I think one is Morcillo, as you said, and the other one is Luke Kappa.
As you said. So, yeah, that will be all 5 changes by Marcelino when those 2 are made, which might be now. We see again Correa slipping in the end. No question, that was a foul. Yeah.
This is the Marcos off for Kappa.
Straight.